It's actually on the tripod. Come here. Where are you? Come out of there. What's up you guys, Jason here again and welcome to another camping adventure. It's a new year with new adventures and I figured what better way to start the year than with a great camp. I'm currently out in the Stellenbosch area. In fact, this is a familiar spot. I have been here before. Some of you might recognize the pine trees. It's called Mountain Breeze. I really love this pine feel. Usually I'm off way to my right in between the trees, but this time I'm actually on one of the designated sites. The reason for that is just to keep things nice and simple. I don't want to do anything over the top. I figured it's great just to start the new year off with a nice, simple, easy, laid-back camp. Behind me I do have quite a few residents or campers. Off to my left there's also quite a few caravans set up. I believe that most people have already left, but the park is currently at about 55%, maybe 60% capacity. And what's nice is people are respecting social distancing, so every alternative site is open. And it's nice to see that the facility is also adhering to the safety protocol. You know, people nowadays, especially with the COVID situation and now level 3 lockdown, it's important that people stay responsible and respectful. And over here it's very clearly demonstrated, which is great. Weather-wise, I've got blue sky. I've got what looks like a nice sunset that's going to happen pretty soon. The wind is blowing. It's actually gusting at about 45, and according to weather it's not going to let down. So because of that, I am going to pitch the tent right here where the car is now, downwind from the fire, which is just over my right shoulder. I don't want to have to deal with sparks landing on the fly. But I did want to start this video off nice and easy. So tonight, nothing over the top, nothing difficult, just a nice, easy, laid-back camp. I'm going to make a fire for dinner tonight and for breakfast tomorrow morning. And then from next week I'm going to start roughing it up. In my last video I did mention that I made friends with a farmer out in the Overstrand area. The gentleman actually has another 3 properties around his. There's 4 farmers in total, and combined their area is quite huge. Many different biomes. They have everything from vineyards to rooibos tea plantations to dams, to dams, beaches, and even pine plantations. So you know, different opportunities and situations for me to play in and to make what I hope to be great videos. This year also I want to start doing more gear related videos, and I think the variety will be beneficial to the channel, but I guess time will tell. But yeah, time is now 10 past 5. Very pleasant. I think the temperature is about 20 Celsius or so, so really nothing to worry about other than the wind. Speaking of which, right above me I've got a huge clearing between the trees, so deadfall is something I really don't have to worry about at all. But anyway, plan now is to pitch the tent, set up camp, get the fire going, and then settle in for the evening. So I will catch up with you guys again in a bit. Alright, camp is finally set up and I'm very happy with it. Sun is going down quite nicely now. Wind is still blowing, but I'm still super stoked to be here. But anyway, time is now 6:05, so I'm going to start getting this fire ready. I'll show you a little bit later what I'm doing for dinner. Alright, fire's going and time is now 7:30. Let me quickly show you what's for dinner tonight. Very easy. I'm just going to be doing a panini bread and I'm going to stuff it with some cheese. I'm going to fry up some ham in the pan with an egg and garlic, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to do a breakfast bun on what looks like a cinnabon, but it's not the sweet yummy stuff. This is more like a savory type bun. I've never tried this before, so that should be pretty cool. And then of course I do have two interesting drinks. This is Mr. Juice, wheatgrass, apple, kiwi and other fruit. And then also this one's fruit, which is apple, spinach and other fruit and vegetable. Obviously no beers for tonight, but that doesn't mean that we can't still try something new and different. Okay. Right. Let's check this out. Green machine. Thank you, you too. Just one of the caretakers, I think, coming to check one of the power points just behind the car. But anyway, green machine, very nice. Refreshing. I really like this juice, it's good stuff. 100%. (20 past 8) and sun has now gone down, wind has dropped slightly. It's actually perfect evening, and and I'm going to be doing one of these green drinks. But I'm just waiting for the coals to get ready, then I can start cooking. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm quite hungry. And earlier this evening I posted a short clip on Facebook, and I had a very interesting question come up about prices. Some campsites in the earlier days, it was very cheap to go out and pitch your tent and camp, and now today, unfortunately, there are some facilities that overcharge and take advantage of campers and caravanners, and to some extent one can understand why. Everybody's trying to make a living, and camping essentially has become a business for some. Unfortunately, there are those who do take advantage, and for me personally, it's quite simple. If the price is just too ridiculous, if it's too high, I simply don't go. But like I said to Sean, the gentleman in question who asked the question, it's one of the reasons why I'm getting into wild camping. For one, it's free, and I just love the isolation, being out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, like I said to Sean in my response, you know, some places, if you see the facilities, if you see the location, in a way justifies the price, because, you know, at the end of the day you basically pay, you get what you pay for. So, but anyway, most of the places that I've been to price wise have been relatively fair. There are one or two that actually gave me discounted rates, which is great, because essentially in a way I do market their place anyway. So that was nice. But yeah, you know, unfortunately there are those who just take way too much advantage. Anyway, Sean, if you are watching, I hope that I answered your question. Apple juice, apple puree, kiwi juice, lemon juice, wheatgrass extract, stabilizer, citric acid, flavoring, vitamins, clarifier, coloring, preservatives, potassium, sorbate, benzoate, something else I can't read or pronounce, and then of course all the nutritional information. Product of South Africa, manufactured by Mr. Juice in Johannesburg. Apple, kiwi and other fruit. I really like Mr. Juice. Their stuff it's pretty good, and it's even better when it's served cold on ice. Okay, dinner is done. Over here I've just got some pepper gypsy ham and pieces of garlic that I've fried up in the pan, obviously some egg, some Melrose cheese wedges, and then my panini bread. That's it, really. Absolutely nothing fancy at all. I think the novelty tonight was just to use the pan again, and I really didn't feel for bully beef this time, so I figured I'll do breakfast tonight and breakfast tomorrow morning. Why? Because I can. Yum yum. Oh, except I'm throwing half of it out. Anyway, I have no idea how this is going to go down, but look at that. Hey? Yeah. Wow, that's actually damn nice. I like it. can we let you go? Hey. Whoop. All right. Yep. Okay. As always, a date with Jacobs. Supper was great, really nice, and if I'm being honest, I'm actually looking forward to bed, and I think I'm going to, well, I hope I'm going to sleep well tonight. These last few nights I've been pretty restless, lots running through my mind, but for the first time in a couple of days I'm feeling super relaxed, and yeah, I hope tonight is a good night's rest. Oh, nice. Nothing quite like camp coffee in a cookser, hey? Yum. Alright, it's 10:30. Dinner was super awesome. Everything is washed and packed away. I didn't make my bed earlier, so I just made it now when I got into the tent. I do have a nice light summer sleeping bag, so tonight I think I will be very comfortable, but for now it's a little bit warm, so I'll probably kick it off. I've also just closed the mesh door. I've left the main door open, so at least I've got a little bit of a breeze coming through. But other than that, happy to report there's no big spiders hunting and chasing me this time, so that's a welcomed relief. And my time here so far has been super awesome. Also, the wind has died down completely, which is very unexpected. I'm not complaining, but it is a little unexpected, a welcomed surprise. But anyway, I'm going to lie now, maybe watch a bit of YouTube, sort of fade away, doze off, and hopefully have a good night's rest. But to all of you, thanks for watching so far. Sleep well, and I will see you again in the morning. Good night. Morning guys. Not a bad night at all. Wind completely died down and it turned into a super awesome and very peaceful night. I eventually drifted off just listening to the sounds of the night. But anyway, beautiful morning. Somewhere out behind me in the trees there is an eagle. It's obviously made a nest. The baby's been chirping the whole morning, so I'm going to see if I can find it. Maybe I'm lucky. As you can see, fire's going, and it is now quite late. It's already 9:15, and I am quite ready for breakfast. But looking around, I see there are quite a few people packing up, but already it feels like it's going to be quite a hot day. Anyway, time for food. I promise you I'm not being dramatic, but check that out. Even the Melrose cheese is melted. Okay, all packed up and ready to go. It's just after 10. I took my time this morning only because I'm having such a great time. And I did say in my Facebook post yesterday that I wanted to have a more laid back, sort of chilled out camp, nice way to kick off the new year. And that's exactly what this was. Really enjoyed myself, great spot this. I really love the spot. Mountain Breeze, just outside Stellenbosch. If you want to know more, I will leave a link in the description down below. Check it out. But Next week the fun begins. I head off to the Overstrand region and I'll be doing a wild camp out on a private farm. So really looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be a great video. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, please support the channel by smashing the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Any comments, any questions, please drop those down below. I'd love to hear from you. But other than that, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Cheers, bye.